Listening passage, conversation between two students, woman, honestly, I think this is one of the best decisions the university has made in a while. Walking to class has been so unpleasant because I'm constantly passing by smokers near the entrances of buildings. The smoke gives me headaches, and it's just gross to deal with, especially in the mornings. Man, I get that it's annoying for non-smokers like you, but I don't think it's fair. Smokers already use the designated smoking areas, which are supposed to be away from heavy foot traffic. If those areas aren't in the right spots, the school could move them to less populated areas rather than banning smoking altogether, woman, but even with designated spots. The smell and smoke travel, and it still affects non-smokers. Plus, banning it will help people quit, which is a good thing. Man, I doubt that'll work. If someone wants to quit, they'll do it when they're ready, not because the school forces them to. What will happen is that smokers will just go off campus, and that could make them late to class or less focused because they're rushing. A compromise would have been better than a full ban. Listening passage, lecture excerpt, Professor, one of the clearest examples of habitat fragmentation involves large mammals like bears. Bears, especially those in forested areas, require significant amounts of space to find food and mates. However, when human activities, like constructing highways, cut through these forests, the bear populations on either side become isolated. This isolation means that some bears might struggle to find enough food or suitable mates within the smaller area they're confined to. Over time, their numbers can decline as the smaller, fragmented populations are less resilient to threats like disease or environmental changes. To address this issue, conservationists often create wildlife corridors, which are strips of natural land that connect these isolated habitats. For instance, a wildlife corridor might involve building a green overpass that allows animals to safely cross over highways. Studies have shown that these corridors are effective in enabling animals to migrate between patches of habitat, which not only improves access to resources but also helps maintain genetic diversity within the population. Without these solutions, fragmentation can have severe consequences for ecosystems, especially for species with large territorial needs like bears. Speaking Task 4, Integrated Academic Listening Passage, Lecture Excerpt. Professor, let's delve into the concept of echolocation, a highly specialized skill used by certain animals, such as bats and dolphins, to perceive their surroundings in environments where visibility is limited. Echolocation allows these animals to navigate, hunt, and avoid obstacles by relying on sound rather than sight. Here's how it works. The animal emits sound waves, which then travel through the environment until they hit an object. These sound waves bounce back as echoes, and the animal's brain processes the returning echoes to determine the size, shape, distance, and even texture of the object. Let's consider bats as an example. Bats are nocturnal creatures that depend on echolocation to hunt insects in total darkness. They emit ultrasonic sounds, which are too high-pitched for humans to hear, and then analyze the echoes that return. This system is so precise that a bat can differentiate between the flutter of a moth's wings and a stationary leaf. Similarly, dolphins use echolocation in aquatic environments to locate prey and navigate murky waters. They emit clicks and process the returning echoes to detect objects as small as a single fish in a vast ocean. Echolocation is an extraordinary adaptation that not only compensates for limited vision but also gives these animals a competitive advantage in their respective habitats. Without it, bats and dolphins would struggle to survive in the challenging environments they inhabit.